Why don't we all make New Year's resolutions? What could be more fun?
Childbirth?
And tonight is the perfect night to do it if you want to make a positive change.
Oh, for God's sake, I thought this was meant to be a party. Can't we all just relax and have fun? I brought poppers.
Oh, she really does want to relax.
He means the other kind of poppers. Amyl nitrate. It's a sex aid. Relaxes the anal muscles.
I think this is the best night of my life.
Good God.
Oh, let her be, Geoffrey. Scream. You want to go faster?
So, resolutions?
I've never seen the point in them.
I'm sure you can think of one or two bad habits you want to change, Frank.
No, not really.
He's completely serious, isn't he?
The question is, are you all capable of taking a long, hard look in the mirror?
We know Geoffrey is.
Give it a rest, Lee. Dad didn't cheat.
If I'd have looked in the mirror, the writing would have been back to front.
Oh, my God, it is. How did he know that?
Well, I think resolutions are a great idea. And given that I'm the one who's made all the fuss, I'll step up and go first.
Well done, Lucy.
I know I'm not perfect. No, it's true. I'm not. So, I'm going to make a change. From now on, no more giving away Lee's chocolates. What?
Well, I think we're all just in awe of that ruthless self-criticism, Lucy. I mean, have some compassion for yourself, sweetheart. You're only human.
Well, you seemed pretty annoyed about it a minute ago.
Yeah, but...
What?
Well, let's just say I don't think it's your worst habit, put it that way.
Go on.
This will be interesting.
Well done, Toby. Perhaps next time suggest something safer, like Russian roulette.
Only if I can go first.
OK. I think your New Year's resolution should be to stop taking your dad's side against me in arguments.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do. Always.
No, she doesn't. Lucy takes my side of the argument when I'm right.
No, she takes your side every single time.
That's what I just said.
Dad and I disagree about all kinds of things.
Give me an example.
Brexit?
Oh, good. Let's put Brexit on the table. That always helps bring everyone together.
Oh, Nigel Farage, Jeremy Corbyn, Joris Bonson.
I didn't say you agreed with him about everything. I said that you take his side when it's him against me.
Lee, you're her husband.
So?
Well, there you go. That would never have happened if she always listened to me.
So, Lucy?
OK. I've listened to what you've said, Lee. And maybe I do take Dad's side against you a tiny bit too much. So, I resolve to try and stop doing that from now on.
Good. And the one about the chocolates as well.
And the one about the chocolates as well.
That's great. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
You're welcome. And now let's see what I can come up with for you.
What?
Well, that's how you wanted to do things, right? We're coming up with resolutions for each other.
Well, that's not exactly what Toby said, was it, Toby?
Well, I think the general rule is you come up with your own resolution. Well, rules can be flexible. Like jelly.
So, where to start? Biting off strips of fingernail and using them as toothpicks? Breaking wind, both ends? And my favourite, the constant rearrangement of testicles. I mean, how complicated can it be? There's a left one and a right one. They're not a string of fairy lights. Oh, it's quite hard, this, isn't it? Choosing one bad habit. It's like being asked to choose my least favourite child.
Charlie. Take a chill pill, it was just a joke.
Yeah, she hates them all.
What did he like?
Like a Poundland Jimmy Cranky.
That's it. That's what you should change.
What?
Making snide remarks about people all the time.
Says you. You just made loads of criticisms about me.
That's different. Those remarks come under spousal exception. If I didn't point out your mistakes, you'd have no friends left and teeth like a mouthful of Caramac. I'm referring to the comments you make about others.
It's true, that. He's always making rude comments about me.
And not just about Frank. Lee's always making funny remarks to hurt people.
I disagree.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't think they're funny.
You once said I was as pretentious as a quinoa salad with subtitles.
Mean.
And you said Jeffrey was a pompous tosser.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he? Oh, well, you've got that in your pocket for next time.
These are just light-hearted quips. You can't hurt people with jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The woman who's sick of your passive-aggressive so-called banter, when we all know the underlying truth is that you mean most of what you say.
The woman who is sick of your passive-aggressive so-called banter, and we all know the underlying truth is that you mean most of what you say. Who?
I didn't get that joke.
So that's Lee's resolution. No more barbed remarks disguised as banter. Are we all agreed?
Agreed.
Oh, this is a stitch-up. That's not a resolution, it's a bloody gagging order.
Perhaps we should stop this. It was meant to be a bit of fun, not day 21 of a divorce hearing.
That actually does sound like fun.
No chance. If we are dishing out faults, everyone gets one. Right. Who's next?
All right, then, if everybody else is too much of a snowflake to hear some hard truths, I'll go next. What's my New Year's resolution going to be? Come on, I can take it. No need to hold back. Not you.
But if you're serious about this, Dad, then Frank's input is just as valuable as anyone else's.
OK, here we go, then. Jeffrey, every time we're together, you talk down to me. Are you not going to say it's impossible not to, you bloody gnome?
I'm listening, not speaking.
It's impossible not to, you bloody know.
Carry on, please, Frank. You were saying that I'm condescending.
No, I said you talk down to me.
That's what condescending means, you... Well, you probably already know that, so therefore, I apologise.
And I might add, Jeffrey, that from time to time, your conduct strikes me as somewhat... how can I put it? Pompous.
Is that so?
High-handed, superior, as if one's excrement emitted no odour.
Well, I'm sorry to feel so intimidated by my intelligence, Frank. Short of a surgical lobotomy, any suggestions as to what I can do to bring myself down to your level?
Got it. I know what your resolution should be.
Go on.
2 words. A 4-letter word followed by a 3-letter word.
I knew this was asking for trouble.
Good God.
What?
Good God. It's like your catchphrase when you're acting all superior. Good God, Frank, you don't mix a 30-year-old Scotch with a raspberry tizer.
It's right, Jeffrey. You do say that all the time. Good dog this, good dog that.
Good God.
See?
So your resolution is to stop saying, good God.
Are you sure that's all you want to suggest? You don't want this opportunity to be wasted? Well, what about you, Wendy?
Too late to stop her being wasted.
Anything that gets that rod out of your backside.
Ooh, bit of gossip there. Who's Rod?
Well, that should be an easy enough resolution. Right, I think it's Frank's turn.
Come on, everyone, don't be shy.
It's a bit difficult, Dad. I feel like if we take away your bad habits, there wouldn't be much left.
Well, given that Frank picked for Jeffrey, maybe Jeffrey should pick for Frank.
The problem is there's such an embarrassment of riches.
But without the riches.
Well, Jeffrey, what's it going to be?
This thing's harder than it looks.
I bet that's not the first time he said that, Wendy.
And there we have it.
What?
Your resolution is to stop making your grubby little suggestive comments. Especially given that the vast majority of them are directed at Wendy and myself.
Like when?
The time when we went 10-pin bowling for the twins' birthday. I recall some lively discussion about where Wendy and I learned to swing.
There was that other good one about the weight of Geoffrey's balls.
See, Wendy doesn't mind.
In her current state, Wendy wouldn't mind if you set fire to her cardigan, but I mind.
Anyone else want to chip in with their opinion of me?
How honest are we being?
Not too honest. It's a bit of fun, not an intervention.
Say what you like, sweetheart. There's nothing you can say that can offend me.
Good God.
Well, Geoffrey's not using it anymore.
I find your comments come from a place where you see women simply as objects of sexual desire.
See? She gets it's just a compliment.
I wasn't defending you. I was attacking you.
OK, be honest. Are you angry because I tend to say them to Wendy and not to you? It's only because she's an oldie like me. I'm quite happy to start aiming them more in your direction.
Please, somebody stop him talking.
Fine. You obviously all feel very strongly about this, so from now on you will not hear another dirty joke from me.
Boring? Perhaps you could just slip a little one in every now and then.
That was her, not me.
So, no more crass innuendos from Frank and no more saying good God from Geoffrey. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well, we seem to be making progress. Perhaps that trifle is safe after all. Or should I say, nobody will be getting their just desserts.
How many more trifle jokes do you have?
Hundreds and thousands.